guys, welcome to Jim Will Shave. Bit of a different video this. I'm going to start with showing you the products that have been kindly sent. A company called the Personal Barber emailed me, contacted me, asked me if I'd like to try out some of their products on YouTube, and I graciously accepted. And they've kindly sent me this kit free of charge, the Personal Barber. This nice box here. Purveyors of handsome living. You see that? Picture of a razor on the side. Okay, what's in the box? What's in the box? Comes sealed. Little tab there, you see that? Now the Personal Barber, they are a subscription service, but there's no need to worry. You're not forced to accept what you don't want to accept. It's very flexible. You can get your first box, which will include a razor, brush, all the essentials. I think it's actually called the essentials. I think that's around about £49. And after that, you can just, every 6 to 12 weeks, you can just get a kit delivered to you, which includes blades, shaving subs, etc. And that sells for around about £13. So you can get £13 every 3 months. But again, you can always halt them, freeze your subscription, start again, add to it, take away from it. It's a very flexible subscription service, and it seems quite good actually. What comes in the box? Well, here's the box, nicely packed, and in here we have 2 cards. First of all, we have this card, and it's basically a shaving for dummies guide. Shaving for dummies guide for people who are just starting out this way of shaving. And if you're viewing this video, chances are that's what you're doing. You've researched YouTube, you put the Personal Barber, and you've stumbled upon this video, and possibly others, because the Personal Barber are having a bit of a promotions push at the moment. Tells you all about the razor, how to obtain the optimum cut and handle of the razor. Tells you not to apply too much pressure, let the weight of the razor do the work. All the stuff you see YouTube guys doing all the time. So it's aimed at guys who are wanting to switch from the cartridges, disposable razors, electric shaving. So yeah, it's good. Tells you how to find the sweet spot even. Good idiot's guide. How to care for your items. How long do the blades last? Keeping your razor in good nick. Looking after your brush. And getting the most out of your soap or cream. That's the first card. Second card tells me exactly what's in my kit, the box they've sent to me. It was sent free of charge. I have to say that for reasons of transparency. Okay, the soap I've got in here is Vallaloco Glacier Breakfast Shaving Soap. It tells you that retails for £9.95. Gives you all the info you need on the soap. It's an artisan soap maker from Dusseldorf, Germany, that focus on handmade products, lovingly made using natural ingredients and delicately balanced fragrances. Their Glacier Breakfast Soap was made especially as part of a fresh batch for the Personal Barber Club members and is suitable for vegans. That's all good to know. So it tells you everything you need to know about your soap. In here also there's Able Skincare Hyaluronic Acid Age Recovery Night Cream. That retails at £114, guys. You're getting in this kit for less than 50 quid. Admittedly, probably a sample size, but there you go. So it's not just about shaving products, it's about gentlemen's skincare, everything. Also in here, Q&A Skincare Niacinamide, a gentle exfoliating cleanser. Exfoliate, clean the skin prior to shaving. And that's a British skincare brand from Norfolk. And they're on a mission to simplify skincare with a natural, clean and ingredient-focused range of products. And in here we have 2 Tuxer blades. We've got Permasharp and Rapira Swedish Super Steel replacement blades. So you're getting a sample of blades in every box, which is good, because even the soap, I was contacted by a subscriber who's just recently taken up this way of shaving, and he just can't believe how many types of soap, cream, blades there are out on the market. This is a good way to find out the type of soaps you like, the types of soaps you prefer, and also, most importantly, the blades. Because it's not worth having a built-in razor if you can't find the right blade to suit you. Okay, let's carry on. Tissue paper here, and inside we have a bird's nest. So just going to remove some of the bird's nest. And what have we got here? Now here's the shaving soap, the Vallaloco shaving soap. Comes in a sample size tin, so which is good, because if you're wanting to get new kits every 6 weeks, every 12 weeks, whatever, a tin of this size, it's handy. That means you're not going to have copious amounts of soap filling up your valuable storage space, as I have, because most of my soaps are now taken over my food cupboard, so I've got nothing to eat, but I've got plenty of soap. Okay, Vallaloco for the Personal Barber Glacier Breakfast, that's the soap. Camphor, Patchouli and black clay. Black clay, guys, brilliant for the skin, brilliant for the skin. Say, Artisan from Dusseldorf. Let's open it up. That's nice. Look at that pour. Now, it's not a crope. It's not as hard as a triple mil soap, but I can press my finger into it. Oh, the patchouli's my favourite scent, patchouli. It's coming to the fore. Oh, that is really nice. I'm a patchouli guy. When I actually find a soap that says patchouli and I pick up patchouli, I'm over the moon. That is really nice. So that's the shaving soap. That'll easily last you 6 to 12 weeks. Excellent. So I will be bowl lavering this. As it's a small tin, I don't really want to be wishing around in a small tin with a brush. You can load it, of course, from the tin. Damp brush, 15-20 seconds, or in my case, usually 30 seconds. Yeah, but I'm going to scoop some of this out and bowl lava with it. What else have we got? Okay, here's the Able Skincare from London. Hyaluronic acid, age recovery night cream. Should have found this years ago, guys. Can't smell it yet because I've got a little foil cap on the top. I'm glad I've found this out now. There's a subtle scent on there. I can't quite make it out yet, but I'm sure I will do once I apply. So don't usually use creams, but I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to give it a go, as the nice people from the Personal Barber sent it. The nice lady. Q&A niacinamide gentle exfoliating cleanser. So prior to shaving, I'll be giving the old chops a good douse of this. Let's see, I think this might have a foil inside also. Yeah, it has. So it's all nicely packed and protected. And I'm glad I got my glasses on for this, because foil's a little tricky to get off. There we go. There we go. I thought it was coming. Oh, that smells nice. That does smell nice. So that'll be going on as the pre-shave facial scrub. Here's the pack of Rapira. Here's the pack of Perma Sharps. Perma Sharps. I love these blades. Unfortunately, they're both Russian, which isn't a good thing at the moment, but it's not the blade manufacturer's fault. Right, in here we have the shaving brush wrapped up in tissue. Now, those who've watched my videos before, you've probably seen me shave with this brush, because I had to get a Christmas present with this brush in. On there, we have the Personal Barber logo. And it looks to me 22-24mm synthetic resin handle, quite smart. Fair bit of backbone in there, soft tips. So that's the brush we'll be using, the Personal Barber brush. Again, Personal Barber, I think it was Janet. Thank you for contacting me and sending me this stuff. Now here's the razor. This razor, I've looked on the website. It's easy to find. Just Google the Personal Barber. They're on all the multimedia sites at the moment, Facebook, Instagram. Twitter, but just Google The Personal Barber. I will be providing a link below, and if you use the link in my description box, that will give you 10% off any purchases from The Personal Barber. So that's 10%, and a little bit comes to the channel also. And there's the razor, The Personal Barber. Now I do already own this razor. I'd put it weight wise, I'd say around 95 grams, I guess. The handle, it's quite a long handle. They do have another razor, which is the handle is a third shorter than this handle. So this is the longest handle from The Personal Barber. Three-piece razor. And I can see by looking at it that it's on the mild side of things. So it's not going to be a veg peeler. So if you're coming into this way of shaving, this is good for you. This will be good for you. I can tell that the tabs aren't going to show from the end. There's no chance of catching the nostrils. Handle screws off like so. And top of the base plate. Bottom of the top cap. And I like these. See these posts on each corner? That blade's going to sit in there as snug as a bug in a rug. So that's going to be today's shave. I'm going to be using the PermaShop blade and the Personal Barber razor with the Personal Barber synthetic brush, the Vallaloco soap. I'm looking forward to getting into that soap actually, because I do like that scent. I'm going to pre-wash with this, and I'm going to finish off, even though I don't normally use creams, I'm going to give this a go because it does smell nice. I'm going to finish off with the anti-aging nighttime skincare cream, so maybe I'll get rid of a few of these wrinkles, eh? So there we have it. That's going to be today's shave. So stay tuned. I'm going to go into the den. I'm going to bowl lather this soap. So join me for the shave. See you shortly, guys. Thank you. Okay, welcome back, guys. As you can see, I'm here in the den. Okay, all ready to get this shave on using the products from the Personal Barber. Personal Barber. Right, I did say I was going to scoop some of that soap out and lather in a bowl, but I decided to wet the brush and go in. There's the evidence. So I loaded the brush for 30 seconds. Straight into my exec shaving super duper size lavering bowl, and there's the lather I've got. I'd give that cannabis is coming through, but it's nice and sweet. I'm picking up a little bit of bay leaf as well for some reason, but it is a nice patchouli, sweet and earthy. So green, very green. It took quite a bit of water. Just going to stick a little bit more in here for good measure, because it's been sitting here for a few minutes now. I like to leave my lavers to settle before readjusting the consistency. So it has taken quite a lot of water. If you're new to this way of shaving, the more water you can get into your lather before your lather breaks down, the better. So I'm just going to wet the face, and I'm going to try out this facial scrub. And here we are, the Q&A facial scrub from the Personal Barber. Not used it before. Oh, there we go. I don't think I'll need too much of this. That's what it's like in the hand. Feels nice. Smells nice. Just got a little bit of the grain in my mouth. Now I suppose you could leave this on prior to lathering, but as it's got the little exfoliating bits in it, I'm going to take it off, but I'll tell you what, that feels slick already. So quick rinse. Yeah, you could leave that on, but as I say, don't really want those little gritty bits of exfoliating stuff getting stuck in the razor. Let's get the lather on. Very, very pleasing scent. And as I also use a straight razor, as well as a DE razor, I have gotten into the habit of getting my lavas on the wetter side. I prefer it that way. I find slickness is vastly improved. The wetter the lava, brush feels nice and gentle, and it had no trouble at all lavering up this soap. Damn, that's a nice scent. If you're new to this way of shaving, the difference between shaving soap and shaving foam and shaving gel, once you've tried shaving soap or shaving cream, you'll never go back to gel or foam again. It's horrible, nasty stuff, full of nasty things that aren't good for the skin. Shaving soap, on the other hand, it's all good stuff, all good for your skin. Okay, so here's the razor, and I have loaded that with the Permasharp. And straight away, you can see there's not a lot of blade showing there. So that tells me, that this is going to be a mild razor, and you're not going to get any really nasty cuts, okay? If you are new to this way of shaving, you might get the odd little nick, the odd little pimple. That's nothing to worry about. A little bit of stick nick, that'll soon stop that. And after you've been shaving this way for a few weeks, any irritations will all diminish. Your skin will get used to this way of shaving, and then you'll begin to wonder, why didn't I find this way of shaving before? Instead of struggling with disposable razors and multi-blade cartridges, the difference. Okay. Now, as this is a very small blade gap, so better to take little strokes and rinse the razor. You can see the hair coming off there. We've just got over 24 hours at the moment. This razor head, being such a low profile, gets under the nose easily. Important to rotate the razor between strokes to ensure that you get even blade wear on both edges of the razor. Now, the Personal Barber, they use the word single blade razor quite a lot. But in the trade, this is known as a double-edged blade. And what the Personal Barber mean by single blade razor is that it's not a cartridge with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blades passing over the skin at the same time. And the razor itself does feel mild. Well, as I previously mentioned, I shave with some aggressive razors because I've been shaving quite a long time now in this fashion. But if somebody's just starting off, this will be a nice razor. And there's no reason why you shouldn't continue your shaving journey using this razor. I'm going to speak through this video as I'm talking to somebody who's just, well, you haven't even picked up a razor yet, apart from, say, cartridge, disposable, electric. So what I've just done then, I've shaved with the grain, i.e. the direction of the hair. It changes on the neck, and I'm mostly shaving in the direction of my growth now on the neck, but it is quite swirly on the neck, and the growth pattern does change. So you're going to have to map your face, grow your beard out for several days, and you'll learn what way have a good feel, wet the hands, have a good feel, and that will tell you exactly what direction most of your hair is growing in. So just got to wet that, and the residual slickness on the soap is good. What I mean by residual slickness, you wet the skin after the first pass, don't rinse it off, just wet your hand, rub the face, that way you're not removing any residual slickness, and it's staying on there, on the face, exactly where you want it to be. Get like a sage smell as well at the moment, like a stuffed bird. That'll be coming from the patchouli. Now the personal barbers say, if you're not fully cleared in the first pass, go across the grain, which is what we're going to do now. And to be honest, even with my most aggressive razors, I'd take 3 passes. One with the grain, one across the grain, one against the grain. But if you are new to this style of shaving against the grain just now, to start with, not recommended. But after a few weeks, no problem whatsoever. You see it, and just scratching the skin, making it easier for the blade to pick up those hairs. Now, you've probably seen Gillette, King C Gillette, and Wilkinson sword. These in the supermarkets. You might own one, you might have thought about buying one. I would say this razor is a little more efficient than them. The word is bandied about a lot in the shaving community is aggressiveness, but aggressiveness just sounds like someone's going to bite your face off, doesn't it? I prefer the term efficiency. You can hear that hair coming off now. Again, scratching the chin. The more you stretch, the easier it is for the razor to get those hairs. Okay, so this is across the grain here, or approximately across the grain, because as I said earlier, the growth pattern on the neck changes so much, it's impossible. It's a nice shiny razor. Now, although I'm not accustomed to long handles, the actual bulbous end of this handle is very comfortable. Yeah, it's doing a good job. Doing a good job. Now with the neck, it's funny, you want to stretch a bit by lifting the neck up, but you also need to relax the neck to get into the hollows. Now you probably hear the term BBS bandied around a lot. That means baby but smooth. That means you'll feel your skin after the shave, and self-explanatory. It'll feel smooth and silky, just like a baby's bum. But if you are new to this way of shaving, I wouldn't really go down that route yet, especially on the neck. Now I'm going to go for the third pass against the grain, but that is something I always do. I mean, I could go out the door now, I could go to work, and my shave's good enough. But I like that baby but smooth feel. Okay, so against the grain. And it is quite a classy looking razor at a price. Personal Barber, they even tell you how to roll the razor. That's so comprehensive, the instructions are. Okay, against the grain, fellas. Here, against the grains, straight up there for me. You might be different. That's the toughest bit against the moustache. So easy does it. Short strokes. And very gentle. Puff out the cheeks. That scratches the skin. Let's go to the other side. Now with the weight of the razor, you don't have to apply any pressure whatsoever. You just let the weight of the razor and the blade do its job. You don't press. You just gently tickle the skin with the razor head. And that's the way to do it. Chin feels nice and smooth. Remember, this is against the grain. And that always is one of the hardest parts, right under the chin. Let's get BBS, especially with a mild razor. But I'm getting there. Now, I am doing a lot more work and strokes than I would do with a more efficient razor. But at the same time, I'm not risking razor burn. Now this is where I have to relax the neck, fellas. Get into these hollows. Again, just letting the blade glide over the hollows, no pressure whatsoever. And it's got there. Now for the easier side. This is the easier side of my Now, even if you've been shaving for years, you might find the odd spot of blood. You're just taking a micro pimple off. That's all it is. Surgical exfoliation. I'm going to rinse around with the cold water. Excuse me, you will hear the splash. Now, it is taking a while to rinse this slickness off, which means to me that's a very good residual slickness. Now then, there's something in the trade called alum. And alum, look, if you're new to shaving, it's a good investment. Alum, it's not very expensive, and I believe the Personal Barber shop do sell it, or they sell stick nick pencils at least. This is a natural mineral over in the Middle East. In days of old, this was actually used as a deodorant. And it's an astringent, a natural astringent, i.e. it cleanses the skin, closes the pores, and if you do have any shaving nicks, slight nicks, it'll close them up. So you don't get any red dots on your neck. And if you wear a white shirt for work, the last thing you need is little red dots on your neck, because it'll get on your nice crisp colour. And it also provides a report how gentle the shave was. Now I'm getting very, very little tingle off this block at the moment, off this Allen, which tells me it was a nice gentle shave. I know I'm not going to get any razor rash, razor burn. If you do have an Allen, it's important to dry it before putting it away, because it will degrade. Also, when you've used alum, try not to talk because it isn't as astringent. The stuff gets onto your teeth and it makes your teeth feel like rubber. And it don't taste too good, which is what's happening now. So I'm just going to rinse this off again. As you can see, I also head shave. I don't think I'd be able to do a head shave with that razor though. Much too mild for that. Post shave feel, what do you mean by that? Well, how does the skin feel after the shave? Does it feel nice and smooth and silky? It certainly does. It certainly does. I've got as good a shave there as I would do with any top end razor. Okay, I worked at it a little longer, but the result was the same. Right, try this stuff now. See, not usually 1-4 creams, but Able Skincare, London, Age Recovery Night Cream. So it's like a skin food. Let's see what it does. That much in the hand. I really am pressed for space here, guys. My housekeeping's terrible in the den. That smelled really nice. Really pleasant. Now, I do have oily skin, so I hope I don't regret putting this product on the old chops here. Well, it seems to be rubbing in quite quickly. The skin feels really good after that shave. Right. So there we have it, fellas. My shave using the goods very kindly supplied by the Personal Barber. What did we use? The Vallaloco Glacier Breakfast Shaving Soap, camphor, patchouli and black clay from Dusseldorf in Germany. As you can see, the puck's wet. I'm going to leave it to air dry before putting the lid back on the container there. Razor, goggles are steam rough. Was the 3-piece DE from the Personal Barber. You just see the name etched on the top there. And in there, we had a Permashot blade on its first use. We started with the gentle exfoliating cleanser, which was very pleasant to use. And all finished off with the Able Skincare Hyaluronic Acid Age Recovery Night Cream. All good stuff, all good stuff. So yeah, if you're thinking about taking out a subscription with the Personal Barber, say your first one, obviously you're going to need the brush and the razor. I think that's around about, if memory serves, that's around about £49 odd. Once you've got your brush and your razor, all you're going to need to renew are things like razor blades, soaps, every 6 to 12 weeks, depending on how frequent you shave. You're going to get different soaps every time. You're going to be able to try different razor blades. You're going to be able to find out the blades that suit you. Once you've found the type of soap, type of blades that suit you, you can just get that in your standard box. It's very flexible. You're not tied to anything. You can freeze your subscription. You can cancel it at any time. It's not like the old record clubs when you join the record club and you're forced to buy so many LPs a month, whatever. It's not like that. It's not like that. It's totally open-ended, no pressure. So it's yeah, saves you going to the shops yourself as well. And if you are interested, check out my link below you get 10% off. Happy days. Okay, so that's it for now, fellas. We'll just set this trigger, and as you can see, there's no blood, there's no redness, no irritation. But if you are a new shaver, maybe you might have a little bit of irritation for the first few weeks, but stick with it, it'll soon pass. Okay, thanks for all the recent likes, comments, subscriptions. I'll catch you all further down the line, guys. Stay safe, bye bye now.